Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're reviewing another book from the Dollar Tree, Exhibit Alexandra, hardback with a sleeve cover, 2018 release. There is a couple cover arts available. This book is 311 pages for the story. That doesn't count the intro, the outro, author notes, the thank yous, all that stuff. Just the story itself is 311 pages. The author is Natasha Bill. This book is classified in the genre of family secrets, psychological thriller. Who would want to read this book? Let's clarify this question first. Someone who loves mystery would. Someone who likes art. Someone looking for self-acceptance maybe. And if you're also looking for confusion. The summary given by the author is Alexandra Southwood lived an average happy life with her husband Mark and 2 daughters until she was kidnapped and held in a room against her will, and when police discovered Alex's bloody belongings by the river, they turned the missing person case into a murder investigation. But Mark, her husband, cannot accept that she is lost to him, so he shifts into frantic action, embarking on his own journey through a dark maze of secrets she kept and passions he never understood. And now he's forced to confront how frighteningly he knows about the woman he loves. So this is a psychological thriller about the disappearance of a perfect wife and a husband's search for her. This book also has a male protagonist instead of a female. The book also has a focus on the art world and a bit of feminism. It also focuses on the role of a woman, marriage, and family, and about the sacrifices a woman makes for marriage and family. The book is written entirely from Alexandra or Alex's perspective. In the book, it's Alexandra, Alex, and Al is how she refers to herself and her memories, and the people around her refer to her. Well, this book to me was kind of written unique. I've never read a book where one chapter is in current time, the next chapter is the past, it recalls the past, and this continues throughout the entire book. Every other chapter is a collection of past, recalling backstory, then current time. I wasn't really a fan of that, to be honest. That just wasn't my cup of tea. This is the first book I've experienced that with. The book actually hooked me from the beginning. I was really interested in the story in the beginning, but then lost me. It was very slow, to be honest, and it took over 100 pages to suck me back into the story. This book is only 311 pages, so the only thing really that kept me personally reading this book was wanting to know when, where, or if they would ever find Alexandra. I was really curious and stayed in tune with, will they ever find her? What happened to her? Like, what are the details, you know? She's like locked in this room in one throughout the story and stuff. Later you find out, I don't want to give too many details away because this is the kind of book that you would definitely want to read for yourself. You'll never get that first time back. It's something that you wouldn't want spoiled. As the story goes along, it'll make sense. The book was confusing, to say the least. It was interesting, but it took me a couple weeks to read it, and normally like a 300 page, 250, 300 page book I would read in one evening if I was super interested in it. This just had me at the beginning, lost me towards the middle, and then picked back up, and I was able to finally finish the book. Actually, I was super excited when I made it to the ending. The book itself, though, was kind of lackluster to me. An interesting story and stuff, but the way it was written, the way it was played out, okay. I actually love how it ended. That was probably one of my most favorite things about the entire book, because you kind of feel for both sides, both parties in the book. All of it is from her perspective, but she also gives like little tidbits of how she thinks that her husband is reacting, the actions he's taking, how her daughters are, and along the lines of those kind of things. So by the time it come full circle and I was able to finish it, I was not only happy that it ended, I was excited, and I liked the ending. The ending was a stunner, and it left me confused. That's all I'm going to say about the ending. Overall, though, the story wasn't terrible. It took too long to really get started, and I wouldn't read it again. Normally, if I really love a book, I really enjoyed it or something, I will at least read it a second time. This one, I know that I will never read the book again. And in conclusion, this is the type of book you will either love or you'll really dislike. That is my book review. This is the second Dollar Tree book review I have done. I picked up more books, so there will be more to come. Stay tuned. I thank you so much for watching, and if you have any other comments or questions regarding Exhibit Alexandra, please leave them in the comment section below. And don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell if you haven't already. Check the description box for additional links. And thank you so very much for watching.